Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is satisfactory, and welcome back to more Satisfactory. Last episode was a little crunched, but we have completed Phase 4 of the space elevator, and we are now in the home stretch of the game, where we are now going to be focusing primarily on unlocking all of the milestones for Phase 5. Which means 4 project assembly parts need to be constructed, one of which is already being made, so we don't have to worry about that one all too much. So, let's get into some things real quick. First off, we need to take a look at the milestones. Tier 9 consists of 5 milestones, and they take a lot of stuff to unlock. Primarily, first, we need to get the basics, which is matter conversion. So, 100 fused modular frames, 250 radio control units, and 500 cooling systems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 100 of these bad boys, and 100, 250. Thank God I have a bunch of these put away. Otherwise, we would be waiting forever for these things. So, boom, boom, and boom.
Milestone reached. The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create fixite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
Okay, so first things first. I need to get SAM fluctuators collecting here. We don't have a whole lot of them, so let's just get some of them going here. And of course, we need to put them in the depot. If I can get the depot in the right position. There we go. Perfect. So now those are going into the depot. Yes. So yeah, we're getting into some alien shit now. The converters are exactly what they said that they were. They take ores and matter of certain types. Oh wow, okay. One moment, please. Let me just grab some of these, some of these, some of these. You gotta come down here and grab some of these. High-tech stuff. So, converters. Basically, you could take material and using the reanimated SAM, you can convert it and make it into other materials. Iron ore. You could convert limestone into iron ore. You can convert sulfur and quartz into copper. You can convert sulfur into limestone. And all of these different recipes and such. You need more bauxite? Well, just spend a shit ton of copper. You need some nitrogen gas? Well, if you have deuterium lying around, it's a 1-to-1. Or if you have bauxite, even better. Oh, you need extra uranium for a nuclear power plant? Bauxite. And you get uranium. Spicy rocks. But most importantly, what we are after fixite. Iron, deuterium, or aluminium. These are going to be like the next big thing that we need to make. And it all starts with converters. So, let's see here. What else did we get? We have the ability to now make fixite trigons, diamonds, time crystals, biochemical sculptors, which is one of the project parts, SAM, reanimated SAM, and SAM fluctuators, but we already have all that stuff. So, if you remember correctly, my goal is the ability to make time crystals. Now, the question is, where do you make the time crystals? I swear to God, if it's in, like, a particle accelerator, we're gonna have problems here, game. No, you make the diamonds in the particle accelerator. 600? 600 gold for 30 diamonds! Brother. Oh my God. That is such a terrible ratio. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Time crystals. Oh, and a converter. There's alternate recipes. There's alternate recipes. What do you mean there's alternate recipes? I don't have any hard drives. Wait. Do I actually not have any hard drives? Oh my God, I don't have any hard drives. Oh God. Uh-oh. Well, I think I need to go on a hard drive hunt again. Okay, but for real though, how many reanimated SAM are we making here? 3, 6, 75. Am I using all of them? I am. I'm using way more than I have, actually. 95? What? Okay, I could spare 15 by the looks of it. Now, the question is, do I have iron? Do I have extra iron anywhere? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I don't. I don't here. Alright, that's what I was expecting. That's okay. Because I know where we do have a shit ton of extra iron. And that is over at the Green Fields factory. So we can get started on making some fixite and fixite trigons. Let's take a trip over there and set some stuff up. So, after finagling a little bit of the belts underneath, setting up some machines, and bringing some iron over, we can begin. We can get about 3 of our little converters here, making approximately 10 fixite trigons per, so for a total of 30, and in total making 90 fixite trigons. That's after using almost 240 iron per converter. I also found out that I have an extra coal line right here. So you bet we're going to take that coal and then shove it into this particle accelerator here and start making diamonds. At 30 per minute. So, let's hook up the iron. Just like that. And the converters will do their conversions. These bad boys are going to start making trigons. Then we can go ahead and store them away. Yes, diamonds. Love me some diamonds. Now, trigons, specifically, are only used in one recipe that we have right now. That's for the biochemical sculptor. And the diamonds have no recipes. Incorrect. We have time crystals. So, we grab another converter. After I grab another set of radio control units from over here. Because, oh my god, these converters are fucking expensive. Alright, how we doing over here, buddy? 47? Okay, 48 for 950. Thank you. Crazy, crazy, crazy alien tech. Alright, converter. Bring me the power. Time crystals. In you go. And boom. That's what I like to see, baby. So, the time crystals are important because under the nope, not the K-Terion line, the power slug line, there it is. We need 100 of them in order to make synthetic power shards. That's what I'm rushing towards right now. Thankfully, we can pretty much make all of that right here. So that's what I'm going to start doing. First, I gotta grab me some quartz crystals. So that's that. Look at all the trigons we got. 200 friggin' trigons already. Holy crap. Alright, but we need to head back over to the main base while all of this stuff is crafting. So that way we can unlock even more technology from Tier 9. So, what's on the agenda next? Quantum encoding. We get the quantum encoder, excited photonic matter, dark matter crystals, superposition oscillators, neural quantum processors, and the next project part, AI expansion servers. But, ruh-roh, we need time crystals for those. What else can we unlock right now? Absolutely nothing, because everything requires time crystals and fix-it trigons. So, we're just going to go ahead and throw... Oh my god. Holy shit, that is a lot of computers that are needed. $400 supercomputers? Jesus Christ. Jeebus. Okay. Well, damn. Well, goddamn. Alright. Let's just throw those guys in there. Throw the rest of the turbo motors in there. Go grab some time crystals. Because holy ballsack. Everything requires time crystals. Alright, we got approximately 172 time crystals. Let's get encoding.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Fix-It was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Alright. So there's that. AI expansion server is now unlocked. But most importantly, we are going to be going into the power slugs and unlocking synthetic power shards.
Research completed. Synthetic power shard recipe unlocked. Exchanging regular exercise and filtered fresh air with automation is just the kind of progress Fixit likes to see.
Yep, there she is. The synthetic power shard recipe. Time crystals, dark matter crystals, quartz crystals, and some excited photonic matter. And we get power shards. Next up, I kind of don't want to deal with the blueprints right now. Spatial regulation, peak efficiency. I kind of want to get the peak efficiency done because, oh my god, there's so many materials that need to be handled with this. And I want to get the Mark 6 belts ASAP. So, oh, that's right. We don't have any aluminium coming in because our temporary factory is out of commission. So, yeah, the the end game items of this factory have not been producing for God knows how long. Shit. Ruh-roh. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Show. Well, not that, these, that, but these can go away. Oh, wait, don't I have a whole bunch in here? I do. Look at that! I actually had some saved. Like a normal person. Oh, I have to wait 16 minutes. Ah, shoot. Alright, that gives me plenty of time to go back and go get more trigons and time crystals. Alright, now we can go ahead and start putting stuff in. 5,000 alkaline aluminium sheets. That's a lot. That was quite literally almost my entire freaking supply. Holy shit. I'm just gonna take the whole thing. I don't even know if this is gonna be enough. That's funny. Oh, that is hilarious. Holy shit. 400. Okay. Thank God I have the depot. A full freaking chest. Or a full freaking storage system is not enough. Ah! Thank God, finally. Mark 6
Milestone
belts.
reached. After close scrutiny, two problems were identified in Mark 5 conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark 6 instead to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
Alright. That is peak efficiency done. So now we're gonna need superposition oscillators, turbo motors, radio control units, and over 1,000 SAM fluctuators. We're going to be waiting quite a while here. Alright, so let me think here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Our cooling systems are running out. Oh no. Alright. Let's take some of our thermal propulsion rockets. Actually, no. I'm going to save the thermal propulsion rockets. We're saving them. We gotta go back. Okay. We have kind of automated the superposition oscillators, which are needed for the spatial energy regulation. And just take a look at these things. These things are cool. You can see it like glitching out all over the place. The stabilizers are trying to hold it. It's pretty cool. I had to go get some more aluminum sheets, and for this thing sucks because the crystal oscillators I'm actually borrowing from the pasta maker over there. These are just like all the excess that we get because I think we're making like 4 or 5 crystal oscillators per minute. But dark matter crystals, I had to borrow some of the reanimated SAM in order to convert it into dark matter. But now that we have that thing going, I'm just feeding the excess dark matter back into the system to where we're making the crystals and storing the excess here in this little fluid buffer, which is about to be filled. Great. Just flush the dark matter. Alright, but yeah, I have a couple of Somers loops in each of these, just making some extra just in case. But now that we have them, let us go and unlock the second to last thing. Alright, I had to actually sit here and wait a little bit for the fluctuators, but we're good now. 1,000 SAM fluctuators, finally 100 superposition oscillators. Boom.
Milestone reached. Instant travel between chosen locations will be possible as soon as the main and satellite portals are built and paired. Do not ask me how it works. Not because I don't understand dimensional dispersal theory and the cross-warp applications of liminal peer-regulated parallel fibrillator nanocells, for example. But because you do not need to know. You go in one end, you come out the other. It's a door. Thankfully, the construction of project part number 12, the ballistic warp drive, can be automated and requires no manual input from you, so I'd say we're relatively safe. If you disagree about my assessment of your capabilities, you are free to attempt a study and replication of either portal or warp technology. After you're done with project assembly.
Alright, yeah, wow, that is one hell of a recipe. Yikes. Wow. Singularity cells take nuclear pasta. Oh god. Oscillators, dark matter. Oh boy. Alright. That's it. I mean, well, there's still the neural quantum processors that I can make in order to get the Mark III blueprints, but I'm not really all that interested in it right now. My Mark II Blueprint Designer, and the blueprints that I have in there are working just fine. But that's everything. We now have all of the technology we need to beat the game. And we already are a quarter of the way done. Because we absolutely do have over 1,000 nuclear pasta. It's just now we need everything else. But while yes, we can theoretically complete the game. We can complete the game. We have everything that we need in order to actually build everything. But I don't like the idea of just throwing everything into, you know, manufacturers, quantum processors, and everything like that, just to make them and beat the game. It's not the way I want to go out, because there are dozens, and I mean dozens, of things that we can still do, and that I still plan to do. So what exactly are we going to be doing in that case then? Well, we only have half of the map explored, basically. There's still a crap ton of alternate recipes that we need to get. And there's still a whole bunch of items that we don't own, or that we don't have automated. So, I think you guys can understand where I'm going with this. We're automating everything. And I mean everything. From basic iron ingots all the way to ballistic warp drives. We are automating all of it. Weapon systems, ammo, bombs, everything. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very long. But at the same time, it'll be fun. Because things are going to get really spicy pretty soon. Really spicy. Because our power grid is crying. It is in tears. Like, oh God, that's not good. So, I'm going to concoct a new list, a new to-do list, and we shall see where we stand. Okay, here it is. This is, quite honestly, all of the new things that I can think of, at least right now, that we're going to be doing. Obviously, Biochemical Sculptor Factory, AI Expansion Server Factory, and the Ballistic Warp Drive Factory. On top of that, we're going to have to optimize the Nuclear Pasta Factory and automate power shards. The goal is to have power shards in everything. Literally everything. Because, at least in the past, I don't know if they've actually changed this at all. Satisfactory has had a lot of like optimization and performance issues. If you have factories, for example, say this one, that have absolutely no power shards in them at all, and to where there's dozens of machines, tons of belts and wires all over the place, it's just a pain, you know? So I want to at least optimize some of the factories to their best potential. Does that make sense? So, next thing. gather all the trophies. I have never actually been able to collect enough fix-it coupons and tickets and such in order to unlock, you know, pretty good pioneering, satisfactory pioneering, the hog, the doggo, the bean, and the golden nut. So I wanted to get all the trophies. I want to have a fully interconnected world. I don't know what it is when it comes to survival games, but I like having interconnected worlds. I want to do it on this world. I've done it on Minecraft, and I want to do it here. So a fully interconnected world means there's going to be roads and walkways throughout the entire world. There is going to be, you know, places to where cars can park. Each factory is going to be fully walkable. So just in case if I ever make another oopsie poopsie and, you know, I lose my jetpack or whatever, then I don't have to worry about, you know, going anywhere because I could just walk everywhere, jump in a car and go, you know? And finally, I want all of my factories fully decorated. You know, having buildings like this where everything is just exposed is kind of dumb, in my opinion. And I've already been experimenting with, you know, designs of how I want the factories to look. Like the pasta factory, for example. With the double layer floors having all the logistics, you know, hidden in the floor. I kind of like doing that idea and then having everything nice and clean. So, I don't know. There might be some places where the belts are actually shown to, you know, add like a visual aesthetic to everything. But yeah, fully decorated factories, interconnected world, and fully walkable factories. Now, the three biggest goals of the playthrough now. The nuclear power plant. Yes, we are building a nuclear power plant. We are going to be building a nuclear power plant up here in this region right here. This whole biome is going to be completely segregated off. And we are turning this into a nuclear facility. The nuclear power plant will be built there. We will going to also process the nuclear waste and turn it into plutonium. And we are going to make fixonium and fixonium fuel rods. I don't know how much we're going to be doing, but what I am thinking is just using a singular 1,200 belt of uranium. Because I've already done this in the past in my previous world, and actually the nuclear power plant is what caused me to reset to where we are now. So that's a big deal for me. I want to get the nuclear power plant working. I want to get the plutonium working. I should also add like a little side thing here. Add meltdown recovery building. Yeah. We need to add a meltdown recovery system, because God forbid if something ever happens, I need somewhere to store all of the nuclear waste. But yeah, I want to completely go down the full nuclear line. It's going to be a very, very big project. And we're probably only going to tackle one at a time. So the nuclear power plant is going to be the biggest problem that we have it is going to be the biggest project on top of having the meltdown recovery system, the plutonium power plant, and then the Fixonium. One step at a time. Finally, we are going to be building a central warehouse base. Central base where all of the items are going to be coming in, whether it be via truck, drone, train, whatever. Automate all the things. Central warehouse base, and then finally, complete the game. That is the plan. And as for where we are going to start, well, I was thinking about that. And I'll tell you the honest truth, guys. We are probably going to have to start with the synthetic power shards. Now, this should not be a problem. Time crystals, dark matter, quartz, photonic matter. Okay, this is doable. 5 power shards per minute. You can put the Somers loops in and get 2 per minute. You know what? That's better. We are looking back on our previous war crimes against nature, and we are going on a protect the slugs campaign here. We're going on a protect the slugs campaign, and all of the remaining power slugs in the world shall be living and you know, happy. Oh, I legitimately just thought of something. This is just a little goal that I have. I want to make 1 terawatt of power. That is a goal I have. At the current moment in time, we have 70,000 megawatts. A terawatt is 1,000 megawatts. That's the, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's very bad, actually. 70,000 out of 70 out of 1,000. Oh, that's crazy. All right. But the nuclear power plant, the plutonium power plant, and the Fixonium power plant is going to help us a lot. So, yeah. That's the goal. And we are going to begin next episode by automating the power shards. We got to get that up and running. Then I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to start the nuclear power plant, because we need power, and to start up all of these factories, we're going to need another source of power. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to see some more Satisfactory from me, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!